It's the privilege of the men to get bored. Only men get bored. He is getting bored because he got the capacity to get bored. No animals get bored. Have you ever seen any animal get bored? No. Everybody feels more or less bored. Boredom means you are intelligent enough to get bored. It is why a mentally retarded person might keep on doing the same thing for hours and hours without getting bored. Have you seen a buffalo? It's eating the same grass without no boredom, and it is eating with the same delight as it started for the first time. One of the defining characteristics of boredom is that time seems to drag. Minutes pass as hours. I'm also trying to, not a speech, I'm trying to now read the speech, Do not fear of being bored, say psychologists Dan Dankert and John Eastwood, the authors of Out of Skull, The Psychology of Boredom. They say boredom can steer us towards our potential and living full. It was Charles Dickens who was first put the term boredom in Bleak House, in his novel Bleak House in 1852. In their book Out of My Skull, he and Duncan define boredom as uncomfortable feeling of wanting to do something but not want to do nothing. It's an emotion as such, but an ongoing cognitive process where we wish to engage our minds but nothing seems to satisfy. Feeling lonely is the other characteristics of boredom. To go beyond feeling lonely is to understand and accept your boredom. Never fight your boredom. Go with the boredom. That's an easy way to get rid of the boredom. To go beyond feeling lonely is to understand and accept loneliness. The more you fight loneliness by joining clubs, joining Toastmasters, visiting pubs, the more loneliness will surround you. This reminds me of the story of a person who was getting really bored, and he went to a pub, and he was having his first drink, and he saw a young blonde girl sitting in another corner. Okay, so he just went to that young lady and said, "Hello, how are you? Can I get a drink for you?" "What do you mean?" Girl just started shouting. "What are you proposing?" The man got shocked. "Madam, I just offered a drink." "No, one more word, I'll call the police." Shocked and embarrassed, he went back to his chair, and every crowd in the hotel was looking at him. So he was thinking about how to vanish from here. After 2 minutes, this girl went to his table and said, "Sir, I'm a psychology student, and I'm doing a research on people's reactions on sudden outbursts and disturbing statements." "Oh, is it so?" He replied. "Then can I do all that for whole night with you for just $10? The psychology student fainted and collapsed. I think you miss my joke. It's a sad part of the speaker, when he want to explain his joke. So the moral of the story, the girl is saying she is doing some research on sudden shocking statements. Then he said, "Can I have sex with you for the whole day for $10?" That's what he said. Anyway, I'll tell you some other joke which you might understand. We need to accept the reality that you come alone in this world. We are all come alone. Nobody comes with any other person. So the loneliness will be there and the boredom will be there. Do not get frightened. Because we all come with the fist closed. And when we go with open hand. Unless you understand, accept your boredom and decided to struggle with it, you are at risk of depression, which is a precursor. If you fight with your boredom, then that follows a depression. So do not fight. People often get married thinking that, okay, I get married so that I can get rid of the boredom. In fact, he's just adding one more person to that boredom. So it will be two persons boredom. Because that's why all fairy tales will end up like, then they lived happily ever after. No, wrong. They just bored and died. Okay, I'll tell you another story. This time I think you. Please be careful, okay? Please try to understand. 80-year-old couples, ancient people, they went to the court for the divorce. The judge looked at him. You want a divorce at this age? Are you guys serious? Then both started looking at each other. Finally, the old man took the courage and he said, "Oh Lord, we do not want to upset our children, so we waited till all our children are dead." So what's another remedy? Learn to sit in a restaurant or stand in a marketplace. Let the people go and buy shopping, shouting, bargaining, just with either with a cigar in your hand or with a drink. Just watch them. Enjoy your loneliness and watch them. That's another way to get rid of the boredom. Boredom can be a beautiful call of action. Boredom may be also an ideal time to spark your creativity and innovation. An action of awareness. Do not fight, but learn to enjoy your boredom from today onwards. Thank you.